thing is connected. Okay. We are back, guys. We are back. The weather delayed some things, hanyane, but we are back on track for this game. Getting ready to kick off Mamelodi Sundowns versus ULSAN HD from the K League. Now, just a refresher. In the last 5 games, ULSAN has a loss, a draw, a win, a draw, and a win. They last played on the 31st of May, which was a 3-1 loss to Jeonbuk. Then, of course, Mamelodi Sundowns, on the other hand, their last game out was on the 1st of June, as well, pretty much similar dates, where they lost to Pyramids 2-1. But before that, there was a draw and 3 wins that preceded that result. So that is what we're sitting here looking at, guys. Hey, we're up. Let me just start my timer. We're up. Now, remember, starting lineups, you have Sales. Awa, Salesh. Awa.
Bafana, man. Awa.
Salesh wanting a handball there. Mamelodi Sundowns starting very, very, very high over here. They want to score as much as possible, as quickly as possible. Mamelodi Sundowns with the first attack that goes out for a corner. They have won themselves a corner to start the game off. Ow! Sakhuluma ngama starting lineup. Sales, Reina, Zwane, Ribeiro, Alende Mokwena, Lunga, Mudau, Cupido, Kekana, and Williams in goal. Then, of course, for ULSAN, Sundowns wants this, hey? Sundowns wants this. Okay, Joe, Myongkwan, Project Kim, Ludwigsen, Jung, Boyanik, Sinbyom Ko, CY Lee, and then Ifarias is the starting lineup for ULSAN now. From what I have been told, the ULSAN is a team that plays with a very high tempo. They work very hard and they try and push your defense quite a bit. One of their weaknesses, or some of the weaknesses, is that they do leave spaces in the back when they are in that attacking phase. So there is an opportunity for Mamelodi Sundowns to get a lot of counter-attacking opportunities where they can take advantage of this team. Coach Cardoso has gone with the starting lineup of Sales, Reina, Zwane, and Ribeiro, which tells you that this is a very fluid Mamelodi Sundowns team. Very different to when you have Adams on the pitch. Very different even to when you have Mudiba on the pitch, because Lunga has made it back into the team. So we're probably going to see the ball get knocked a lot more comfortably than normal, looking to release Reina's on the counter at some point. So this is going to be very interesting, this game, because you know when teams come at Mamelodi Sundowns, if they're at a certain level, they can trouble Sundowns to a little bit of degree, similar to what Pyramids did. But for the most part, Sundowns is a Grotman, very Grotman. Sundowns can try the like. This team is horrible with set pieces. Let's give 100. Thank you so much, gents. Guys, please tap the screen. If it's your first time here, you didn't see me earlier, it's a very interactive show. You are able to jump in and tell me exactly how you're feeling using the multi-guest function. So if you're on YouTube and you want to add your voice to the show, head on over to TikTok, follow the account, and then bottom of your screen, there's a pink figure hugging a blue figure. You press it, I let you in. But I'll only start letting people in if we can reach 15,000 likes. If we can reach 15,000 likes, I'll keep it open and everybody can come in and give me a minute or two about what they're thinking. And then halftime, of course, I want to let 5 people come in and we'll analyze what we're seeing from this game so far. Ball. Yeah. Hey, Ziawa, guys. Yo. She looks like he's playing a deeper role than usual. For sure, Sundowns is winning. Well, for sure, until that happened. What a counter-attack. Sailor. Hey, maybe it's not as easy. I see the Koti. Like I said, if you can come at Mamelodi Sundowns directly and fast, and you can stay composed, you may be able to get something from here. But usually, Kimoloa Parafin, it ends very quickly, and Mamelodi Sundowns resumes their dominance of the other team in terms of the stats. So that's going to be interesting. 4 minutes, 30 seconds in. Mamelodi Sundowns had a chance very, very early on to score through sales. And then, of course, we just saw ULSAN HD taking the ball a little bit wide from an incredible counter-attack. So this, again, is going to be a great team. One thing that Sundowns doesn't have to worry about too much, I think, here has to be the set-piece game of ULSAN. I saw somebody speaking about the defensive set pieces, but the offensive set pieces as well. I don't know if they're going to be able to take advantage of that. Here comes Reyners. He loves that pass now. He loves that pass now. Ribeiro unable to control there. Also, like they're just running. You know when you're playing FIFA and you just start running. Doesn't matter if your player's tired or anything. This is what we're seeing here. Sundowns looks like they can play as well, but it won't be easy. This team has new players. Sinje. Soweto says champagne passes on fleek. I like the outfit, OT. Oh, I caught. Yes, very serious, very serious. No, I was on a different show before I started mine, literally 10 minutes before I started mine. I was on Sporty TV, so I decided to dress smart casual for that one. When Dragon City tonight is chosen, Bong says, hoping the other 15 teams back home, hoping the other teams back home are taking notes to find a way to beat Sundowns. Thank you so much, Wikanyo. Deb says the game started. Yes, we're 6 minutes in, guys. The timer's on. The timer's on. Lives. They're so fast. No, this is what they do. This is what they do. And what's interesting is that Mamelodi Sundowns has faced teams that do this, and they just frustrate them to the point where you've been chasing the ball for so long that and you can't run as much towards the end of games. Think about the games versus, I think it was cheaper. Think about the games versus other teams where they have a flurry, where they use everything and they just watch them. So we'll see. I don't know how I feel about MSU. So means something completely different here. Even if the other teams can take notes, is Chai they're going to be dangerous for the PSL? I think the hot button topic for me is Tembazwan. Not from the point of view that he's a bad player, should be benched or should be sold. It's just, do you think that in his mind, Coach Caroso has to deal with playing or not playing Mshishi? Because he felt that thing outside. And now it might be a thing where every time he's bringing up a scheme or something, he has to bring up Mshishi into it, or he has to try squeeze him in somehow. And how do we feel about that? Oh, hey, almost forgot.
The game has changed today. There's betting, there's all these people are emotional.
Pundits, they ring the prediction. Let me know what your predictions are. Drop it there in the comments, and let's see who gets the closest. Now I said Sundowns 2-1 win, to be honest. Sundowns must not make the mistakes at the back. There's two so Bongani says, sure. I can't say that. You guys, Chosen says 2-0 to Sundowns. What the empty Orlando Stadium. Okay, 8 minutes in. It is still 0-0. If you do want to watch the game, it is available on Sporty TV's YouTube channel for free. So you can go ahead and watch that side. If you can stream me, you can stream the match on that side. Sporty TV Africa, I believe it is. Sporty TV Africa, the handle. And you'll be able to watch it there for free. Sundowns really needs to spend their millions on the left full back to complement Budao. I can't really foster Mudiba. Now I kept asking about the Mudiba thing. That is Mudiba a good defender or is he just a really good player? I guess overall, but his defense is lacking. And they tried AB there. They tried all of these people. Sundowns, the left-hand side of Sundowns' defense has been the weakness. This team has studied Sundowns' story 88. We need patience. No need to rush this game. Buchrotman Lebza. I always speak about Buchrotmani. Not shaking, not moving. Trusting yourself that even Lika 95 plus 90 plus 5, we can probably get a goal here. That's what's lacking a little. I think you're playing to the pace of the guys, or at least they're slowing it down now, but you're playing to the pace of the other team, and I don't think you want to do that. And dear fans, it's not the Orlando in Scotland. Apparently, it's the smallest stadium that they could offer, but you know the MLS is not very big that side. So these are the stadiums. Hey. Okay, it's about ULSAN in. I love intimate stadiums. Yeah, I wish. I always think back to LC de Villiers. I liked LC de Villiers quite a bit. What that? So sorry, guys. My kid is sick, so I'm just checking on him. Let's say that people are not giving us enough credit for how much we have improved. People don't want to give Cardoso credit. That's the thing. They don't want to give Cardoso credit. And that man, whether you think it's a small or big, whether you think he has a small or big hand in this stuff, the team did things that they'd never done. Now I'll still say, Lebza, on the improvement, that pass, there was a pass on one of the games that was played by Reyners for an assist. And I was like, that is not Stellenbosch Reyners anymore. Stellenbosch Reyners would never be able to do those things. But he found a pass inside the box just across the face. And I was like, no. Sundowns in terms of, I'm going to call it adult development. Sundowns second to none. Guys, can you guys hear me still? Oh, okay. On a serious note, is this what we'll deal with come 2026? Sleepless nights, small fields. I think for the World Cup, they're going to go with NFL stadiums fully. For MetLife, Hard Rock, Arrowhead, SoFi Stadium. I think they're going to go with those ones for the World Cup because at least the World Cup, again, it comes with that thing of the countries. The flop for me with this is that they took it to America. I wouldn't have taken it to America. But you understand that it's the curtain raiser since they got rid of the Confederations Cup. That's usually the curtain raiser for the World Cup. So they needed to bring this in and at least sort out some of those issues. Oh, Sundowns, build up. Must Temba come fetch it all the way. Sundowns knows how to change the pace of this game. This is our game. Yeah, you know it's lit when Tembazwan is going back. Come on. No, it's not an alarm, Sinjay. My internet keeps disconnecting. That is somebody's father. This is a must-win game, says Uboki. Even in the Club World Cup, they're still playing behind. Guys, this for me. So Sundowns rejected the kid super kit. Oh, actually, I didn't notice. Maybe it's a lifestyle kit. What's happening? Dortmund was playing in theirs, ne? Hey, yeah, that defensive pairing. Ah, that defensive pairing. This is a trap. Too much freedom. Sun must keep circulating the ball in their own half, progress the ball. Yeah, I think the feng shui of the team is off, man. Look at where Ribeiro is. Never want to see Ribeiro Costa there, personally. But Temba's in. Remember what I said about Temba's in? That guy's going to move out to the right, Ribeiro. Building from the back is the cut tactic. The NFL stadium sucked because the pitches are not as big as the average football pitches. happening. I don't know what's happening. Hopefully we're fine. I can tell. I didn't fall in. No, I don't know what's happening. Everything is flashing for some reason. I'm trying to fix it. Okay, 21 minutes in. Do you know what I like about Club World Cup teams? What I like about Club World Cup teams is if you look at what this ULSAN team is doing, they've got a structure as to why they've chosen that we're going to exploit this channel, Yagalunga, right? Ow, such mistakes. Such mistakes. Oh. Yeah, with Caruso, football is boring, playing from the back with no intent. Rulani was the same way. Hi, Tyler. Are these guys defending with 5 or I'm not seeing proper? Sundowns. But the Caruso football is a scam. No, but you're going to have all these ball players together. Look at where Tembazwane is right now. Now, where do you go from here? That's the question. Where do you go from here? Who doesn't know what? People are forgetting this is what they're Rulani. No, I don't want to say too much because I think we remember Rulani with rose-colored what? No, you can't have the 4 of them. I'm still against it. You have to have a 3 and then you use that extra man in mid. I saw Tembazwane tackling at some point. Tembazwane tackling. Just the field structure, sir. Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that, everybody. Hey, if it freezes again, I think I'm just going to end it. Yo, understand pellets freezing. Maybe that's why. No, it's not the Wi-Fi. It seems to be my tech here that's doing that. Some of us went to have a chance to qualify, or else we are waiting for them with no water. Like, it's a missed game. A true sort of training game. Jyoti, don't sleep there. Our defense has mistakes. We're having the ball, nothing to take the ball and make a shot. I think that's what I was trying to explain before I froze. The move. I need anyway. Like, I watched that Flamengo game and and then it ends with something. Sometimes you just hold the ball for no reason. Keeping possession, but yeah, like just holding possession with no. You see, like this ULSAN team, they understand themselves. Get the ball, play it quickly. You are the lesser team. Hey, Williams was talking to coach. I haven't seen the Chinese goalkeeper. ULSAN plays a low block. I feel like I underestimated this team, guys. Why are they singles down my spine?